everybody, I'm Bex. Welcome to my converted yoga studio from an art studio, and I'm going to take you through a quick little flow, anxiety reducing, nice chilled, grounded flow to just bring down the stress levels that most people are probably experiencing right now, and yeah, just basically sort of wind down, tap into the relaxation mode of the body. And yeah, come along with me with this practice today. So I'm going to probably come up with ridiculous jokes and try and bring myself back, but I'll keep it as nice and chill and convenient as possible. So with that being said, finding a nice comfortable seated position. You can use a cushion underneath you or a block, or just find somewhere nice seated down the ground, and we'll just start in a seated position. So maybe closing down the eyes now and just placing your hands onto your knees and just draw your awareness into your breath and into your internal body, and just give yourself a sort of head to toe body scan, placing your awareness in any areas of tension or any areas of worry, and just to become aware of these areas of the body. And we're just going to look towards sort of releasing those areas and just trying to just get rid of anything that isn't serving us in any positive light at this moment. So just start to observe your breath. Just don't have any control over it. Just observe it, noticing its sensations as it follows itself through the body, down into the belly, and then escaping back out through the nostrils of the mouth. And with anxiety, we tend to sort of breathe a little bit shallowly into the tops of our lungs. So this will hopefully help to lengthen the inhales and the exhales to help us tap into that parasympathetic side and just breathe a little bit more deeply and a bit smoother as well. So yeah, just observe your breath at this moment. Relax your shoulders down. And just sort of notice characteristics here. Always having that awareness of your body at the same time, the body and the mind, just making that connection. And now maybe placing your hands onto your lower belly. As we inhale, really elongate and deepen that inhale to forcefully balloon out your belly, parting your hands away. And then as you exhale, the belly will fall towards the spine, and you'll feel the air escape back out through your nose and your mouth. So again, your own flow for about 2 or 3 rounds. We're going to inhale deep into the belly. And exhale, nice slow and controlled movements. Feel that belly sink back towards the spine, and you'll feel the air pass back out through your nose and your mouth. A couple more times, inhaling. And exhaling. Again, keep it nice, smooth and controlled as you possibly can. Inhaling. And exhaling. So now we're going to inhale for the count of 3. We're going to pause at the top. And we're going to exhale for a count of 4. I'm going to do that a couple of rounds, then increase the numbers, just so it's sort of forcefully elongating the inhales and exhales if you're finding that a bit difficult to do. So now as you exhale fully, like really get rid of all that air in the lungs. So we're going to really engage your abdominals here to forcefully exhale all that air and empty them completely. So now as you inhale, we're going to count for 3, 2, 1, pause. And exhale for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pause at the bottom here as well. We're going to inhale again for 3, 2, 1. Pause. And exhale for a count of 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. So now we're going to increase it by a second. So we're going to inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, pause, and exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here, and then we're going to inhale again for 4, 3, 2, 1, pause, and exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pause. And just breathe naturally, keeping your eyes closed if they aren't already, placing your hands back onto your knees. You can keep them wherever, you can rest them in your lap, or wherever is comfortable. Just relax your shoulders down, lengthen through the spine, draw a space across the shoulders so you can breathe nice and easily. Just notice if there are any changes already into your body. Again, observing your breath, noticing how it feels. So bringing a state of calmness to the body. And we're just going to make our way over onto all fours. Just do a couple of movements here, nice and gentle movements. Gentle cat-cow position, so your index fingers are pointed forward, they're parallel to one another, and your knees are stacked directly below your hips, hands directly below your shoulders. And we're just going to drop the belly down, gaze forward, open out the shoulders. So you inhale, and exhale, press the world away, round out the upper back and draw belly button to the spine. Nice and fluid. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, press the ground away for cat. Inhaling, gaze forward. This time as we exhale, pressing the ground away, we're going to sit back into the heels for a brief child's pose. Inhaling, coming back up to center for cow. And exhale, cat, round it out, come down to child's. Once more, coming up for cow, drop the belly down, gaze forward, and exhale, tuck the belly button to the spine. Maybe now have your big toes touch. And if it's more comfortable for you, drawing your knees out a little bit wider, just to accommodate the space throughout the hips. And creep your fingertips forward. So maybe you have a little wiggle in your hips, because there could be a bit of an impingement through the pelvis area. And just find a really nice comfortable spot, allowing your head to rest down onto the ground, drawing a gentle crease to the forehead, and really allowing your belly now to sink between your thighs. Really ballooning that belly out. Maybe creeping the fingertips over to the left side of your mat. Feel that space down through the right side body. Feeling the air passing into the lungs, filling every space in your chest. Creeping the fingertips over to the right side of the mat this time. Feeling that space out through the left side body. Feeling those the rib cage expanding outwards as you inhale. Creeping your fingertips back to center. Just settling in child's pose. I'm just going to walk our hands up to our body. I'm just going to make our way over now onto a seated position. And we're just going to take the left heel towards the body and extend that right foot out. So now flexing the toes of the right foot up to the ceiling, lifting that kneecap of the right leg, and we're just going to fold over this one leg. So as you inhale, taking your arms up to center, and as you exhale, turn to face that extended right leg, and we're going to exhale over. And again, you can use a strap to facilitate the stretch a little bit deeper, but otherwise you can have your hands either side of the leg or grabbing the foot if it's accessible to you, or even the shin, or even the thigh. It depends where you are in your practice. So the point here is to target the backs of the legs nice and slowly. Inhaling, lengthen through the spine, straighten the arms. Exhale, really draw the abdominals in here. Feel that stretch up through the left side of your back here. And just settle into the pose. Inhaling, walking your hands back up to center and just swapping the legs over. So this time the right heel comes toward the body and the left leg extends out to the side, lifting that kneecap. And we're going to inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, turn to face the extended left leg and reach over. Again, grabbing wherever is comfortable for you, keeping this right foot flexed as well, so as if you're in control of the entire body the whole time. So again, playing around, seeing where it's comfortable for you to position your hands. Using your inhales and your exhales. Inhaling, drawing that length up through the spine, imagining a beam of light passing out through the crown of your head. Exhale, taking yourself down. There is a bumblebee trying to get into the cabin. It's determined. So this video could be cut really short. We're going to inhale, come back up to centre. We're going to place the soles of the feet together, nice and gently. If this is a bit uncomfortable for you, you can sit yourself on a block to take any pressure away from your ankles or your knees, or you can place cushions either side, or blocks, or anything to support your knees if this is a bit too difficult. But otherwise, placing your thumbs to the soles of your feet here, drawing the soles open like a book, and it'll help to release your knees back down to the ground a little bit more. We're going to inhale, draw the length up through the spine, feel that space across the chest, breathing easily. Exhale over the feet. Maybe the elbows can come to the insides of your shins, just to press your knees out a little bit wider. We harbour quite a lot of motion into the hip area, so it's important to open out through the hips, just to release that built up emotion. So it's kind of important in day-to-day living, let alone stressful times of a pandemic crisis like this. So breathing nice and easily now. So inhaling, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, coming down. Each time you exhale, maybe bring yourself a little bit closer down to the ground. Moving to the rhythm of your own breath. So you're using my voice as a guide. And we're going to inhale, press ourselves back up to seated. I'm just going to place our feet out in front of us, about hip width distance, a short distance away from our body. Grab a hold of your knees with your hands. I'm just going to take some seated cat-cow. So we're going to inhale, draw the chin and the chest up to the ceiling. Exhale, round out the upper back. Inhale, take the chin and the chest up. Exhale, round out the upper back. One more time as you inhale, taking the gaze up. Really feel that opening of the chest. Exhale, round out the upper back. Slowly release the grip of the knees. And as slow as you can, one vertebrae at a time, take yourself down to the ground, using the control of your abdominals. And taking your knees into your chest, just rocking gently from side to side. Keep massaging out that lower back. And we'll just take 2 bridge flows, just to counterpose the forward folding over those legs. So placing your feet a short distance away from your body, hip width distance apart. Place the palms into the ground. We're going to drive through the heels as we inhale. Squeeze ourselves up, squeeze the glutes, keep the knees together, they're going to want to splay out wide. Exhale, come back down to the ground. Inhale, drive through the heels. Squeeze the glutes at the top, knees parallel, keep an engagement of your core, and exhale, come back down to the ground. Hugging your knees into your chest one more time. Keep a hold of that right leg, extend the left leg down to the ground, and just take that left knee across the body with your left hand, and extend that right arm across, palm up to the ceiling. So now we're wringing the body like a big cloth, getting rid of all those toxins and tensions, mental and physical problems of the body, just wringing it out. Take your knees back to centre, hugging them back in, and this time release the grip of that left leg, extend it down to the ground, and just take the left knee across the body with the right hand, extending the left arm up to across the side, palm up to the ceiling, maybe gazing over to that left palm. Really getting that ring right the way, all the way up from the base of the spine up to the neck. And finally taking your knees back to centre, hugging them, rocking from side to side, maybe taking happy baby if that's accessible to you. Just grabbing the outsides of your feet through the insides of your knees and just rock from side to side. And you'll wonder why babies are so happy when they take themselves into this pose, because it's such a comfortable pose when your hips allow it. Just finally opening out those hips. And just taking your feet back down to the mat. And extending the legs down in front of your body. Finding a happy back position just one more time. turning your palms up to the ceiling, a short distance away from your body. And just finding that belly breath one more time. So as you inhale, really ballooning that belly out. And exhale, slowly allow it to fall back down towards the ground. And just stay here as long as you want, just to find that calmness, that stillness. Using the counts of your inhales and your exhales. If you find it a bit difficult to still the mind. It's a practice that's really nice to take to sort of your bedtime routine. So if you're struggling to go to sleep, counting yourself, instead of counting sheep, you're counting your breaths. So counting your inhales and your exhales, just calming the body down, setting yourself up for a nice peaceful sleep. So with that said, I hope this is useful for you, and maybe I'll bring out another one of these. I'm finding it quite strange not talking to anybody, so you lie here as long as you want, but for now, namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Keep safe and stay at home. Namaste.